Batman Fortnite, Foundation Number 1. Directly from the best-selling, groundbreaking Batman Fortnite Zero-Point miniseries comes an oversized one-shot that brings the action from the island to Gotham City. If you thought the Batman Fortnite saga was over, think again, it only gets bigger from here. Includes bonus digital code for an outfit in Fortnite. DC vs. Vampires Number 1. DC vs. Vampires is a special, standalone 12-issue maxi series that will pit the Justice League against a secret army of vampires, leaving our heroes unsure of who they can trust. Task Force Z Number 1. On A-Day, hundreds of Gotham City's most dangerous and deranged criminals were left dead after an attack on Arkham Asylum, and now they're getting a second chance at life. A mysterious benefactor is bringing together a new task force and has recruited the only person who could lead them, someone who knows what it's like to come back from a brutal death, Red Hood. Now, Jason Todd has to unravel the mystery surrounding this team of the recently deceased, while leading a lineup of some of Gotham City's worst criminals who've ever lived: Bane, Man-Bat, the Arkham Knight, Sundowner, Mr. Bloom. Popstar Assassin Number 1. The year is 1977. The king is dead. The world mourns, but when a mysterious briefcase turns up in his dressing room, Bruce, a coke-addled Elvis impersonator, finds himself wedged between a mob boss out for revenge and a government conspiracy with far-reaching, world-ending ramifications. All in an attempt to discover the true identity of his father's killer. It's sex, drugs, rock and robots 70s style in this all-out action-adventure. The year is 1977. The king is dead. Long live the king. Winchester Mystery House Number 1. Thought to be one of the most haunted places in the world, the Winchester Mystery House is much more than an architectural wonder. It's a labyrinth full of secrets. Come step inside and hear the house whispers. Inspired by true events, this masterfully crafted horror tale written by Joshua Werner and beautifully illustrated by Dustin Irvin takes you into the non-stop construction of the house that spirits built, and its brilliant and mysterious owner, Sarah Winchester. Chapter 1, The Heart of the House. The year is 1886, and after suffering the loss of both her only child and husband, Sarah Winchester has come to California, bringing with her a massive inherited wealth. After buying a small farmhouse on a large plot of land, Sarah sets to work expanding it like a woman possessed. The construction crew's first task will be to build a room that will later become legendary, but something is waking up. Cross to Bear Number 1. Jack the Ripper was never caught because no one was looking for him in the Wild West. No one except the Order. An organization made up of descendants of crusaders sworn to eradicate the unnatural. The Order will stop at nothing to fulfill the pledge their forefathers made, even if it means crossing the ocean or a line or two. House of Slaughter Number 1. Discover the inner workings of House of Slaughter in this new horror series exploring the secret history of the Order that forged Erica Slaughter into the monster hunter she is today. You know Aaron Slaughter as Erica's handler and rival, but before he donned the black mask, Aaron was a teenager training with the House of Slaughter. Surviving within the school is tough enough, but it gets even more complicated when Aaron falls for a mysterious boy destined to be his competition. Dive deeper into the world of Something is Killing the Children in this first story arc by co-creator James Tynion IV, Department of Truth, Nice House on the Lake, and co-writer Tate Bromble, Barbalian, with art by rising star Chris Sheehan, The Autumnal, and co-creator Werther Del Adera, Razor Blades. Amazing Spider-Man 77. Kelly Thompson and Sarah Pichelli pick up the baton to define this new era for Spider-Man. The Beyond Corporation has returned, and this is your chance to meet the people who've brought you the new and improved Spider-Man. There's a target on Spider-Man's back, and one of his classic villains is out for blood. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters, IG-88, Number 1. Born to Kill. No one can defeat IG-88. IG-88 is an advanced assassin droid designed for death, destruction, and mayhem. Its weapon systems are unparalleled, its design flawless, yet the galaxy's most sinister droid bounty hunter can still fail. What motivates IG-88's resurrection time and time again? Is it programming or something more? And can IG-88 find a strategy to overcome its old foe, Boba Fett? Rodney Barnes and Gu Vallanova's one-shot is the fourth of 4 action-packed War of the Bounty Hunters tie-ins about the criminal underworld's most notorious hunters and scoundrels, all told by the best Star Wars writers and illustrators in the galaxy. Darkhold Blade Number 1. The Last Drop. The King of Death. Are you fanged or are you food? The world is divided into humans and vampires, and Blade, the one who walks between them both and kills with equal impunity. After reading from the Cursed Darkhold, Blade and a cadre of other heroes were meant to enter Chthon's dimension and stop the ancient god from destroying the multiverse. But reading the book has changed all their lives and histories, and for Blade, the consequences are far-reaching. Vampires rule the world and he rules over them all. But there are some heroes left, and Blade is not as omniscient as he thinks.